Good, y'all. So the reason why Jey Uso lost his World Heavyweight title in a rematch with Gunther on last episode of Monday Night Raw, it's been revealed that Triple H decided to make this decision because he is setting up a match between Gunther and Goldberg for the World Heavyweight Championship at the next Saturday Night Main Event. So, guys, this makes absolutely no sense, and this is why Triple H gets so much criticism. And this is why there's rumors of Triple H possibly losing his job within 18 months. Because it's obvious that, number one, Triple H has no fucking idea what he's doing. And number two, Triple H doesn't give a fuck about the fans. How could you make such a selfish, stupid decision like this, bro? Now, obviously Goldberg is a legend, right? But Goldberg is 58 years old. He's only coming back for one more match, right? This next match is going to be a retirement match. And we've been hearing for months that his retirement match was going to be against Gunther. Everybody knew that. But why not do something more creative? The way that he had Jey Uso lose this title was a spit in the face to not only Jey Uso, it's a spit in the face to the fans that pay money to watch wrestling in person, the fans that watch it on Netflix, the fans that watch SmackDown on USA. This is a spit in the face to all of us, because it just you don't have your champion lose like that, bro. You just had Jey Uso. He put in all this work last year to separate himself from his twin brother, right? The guy goes to the Royal Rumble, wins the Royal Rumble, goes to WrestleMania, makes Gunther tap out, and you only have him remain champion for a month and a couple weeks, a month and 2 or 3 weeks, just to lose his title to the same guy he just got it from? And what did Gunther do to deserve a rematch with Jey Uso? Because after he lost his title, you had him fight Pat McAfee. Like, listen to what I'm saying. You had Gunther fight Pat McAfee. You had him attack Michael Cole and fight Pat McAfee in a troll match. So him fighting Pat McAfee earned him a rematch for his championship that he lost at WrestleMania. Guys, Jey Uso put all of this work in to become a World Heavyweight Champion, just to have a short title reign. Like, God, his Intercontinental Championship reign was a month. He got that from Braun Breaker. He lost it a month later. He gets the World Heavyweight title. He has that title for basically a month and 2 full weeks. And now you want Jey Uso to go back to being a jobber with Jimmy Uso. You want him to go back to team up with his twin brother again to be a tag team champion. So we're possibly going to get Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso versus the New Day or the Street Profits. This is a complete fucking joke. Gunther doesn't need the World Heavyweight title to fight Goldberg. And to be honest, I don't even want to see Gunther versus Goldberg. I'd much rather see Goldberg versus Braun Breaker. Because many fans like myself feel like Braun Breaker has the best spear in wrestling history. A lot of people feel like Goldberg has the best spear in wrestling history. So why not have Braun Breaker, who's basically a young version of Goldberg, why not have him fight Goldberg? Braun Breaker versus Goldberg, Saturday Night Main Event. Or Braun Breaker versus Goldberg, WrestleMania. It doesn't have to be for a title. It's Goldberg's last match. You're going to have a 58-year-old man fight his last match for a title that we know he's not going to win. And even if he was to win the title, Goldberg's not going to be a full-time wrestler at 58 years old. He's not going to show up week after week on Monday Night Raw or SmackDown. He's not going to be defending that title once a month. We know that. We know that. So you pretty much just railroaded Jey Uso for a 58-year-old Goldberg. Unbelievable, bro. It's like every time I think Triple H can't be any stupider, he just does something more stupider, bro. I don't even know if stupider is a word, but you guys get what I'm saying. Like Triple H, bro, it's obvious, bro, that he has no idea what the fuck he's doing, and he doesn't give a fuck about the fans. This is unbelievable. Jey Uso has one of the highest merch sales out of all the wrestlers. Gets the biggest pop from the crowd. Whether you like him or not, like, he didn't deserve to go out like that, bro. The way that he lost this title was in disgusting fashion. You know? Like, you could have at least had this man hold the title for 6 months, bro. At least let him hold the title for 6 months. Look at Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes won the title from Roman Reigns. He was champion for about a year. And, you know, obviously he lost his title at WrestleMania to John Cena. But the way that he lost, it was in good fashion, right? He held the title for a year, right? John Cena, he's obviously retiring at the end of the year. So, you know, Cody at least got to be champion for a year. He lost to John Cena, who's considered the GOAT because John Cena has won the most, you know, titles. He passed Ric Flair on that list. So he's pretty much the GOAT of wrestling now. He's like the Tom Brady of wrestling, right? That makes sense. But it doesn't make sense to have Jey Uso lose his title in less than 2 months to Gunther. A guy that doesn't have a lot of fans, right? He doesn't get a pop from the crowd, right? He gives boring promos. His best promo was his promo leading up to this rematch that just happened on Monday. That was the best promo he's ever given in the WWE. He's a boring champion that the fans don't give a fuck about, bro. Right? He's not athletic. He is good wrestling in the ring, but other than that, he's boring. You had Jey Uso, a guy who's entertaining, who the fans love, who the fans actually pay money to see, lose his title to a guy that already had the title for about a year, just to get it back to fight a 60-year-old washed up ass Goldberg. And guys, we all know Goldberg is washed up in the ring. Like, let's keep it real. The guy's been washed up for a couple of years now, bro. He don't even wrestle good anymore, bro. Unbelievable, man. I can't believe this, bro. I can't believe this, bro. And we have to keep making videos like this. We have to speak on stuff like this, guys. We have to speak about it on Twitter because they're listening. You saw what happened when Triple H decided to release R-Truth. We all got pissed off and they were forced to bring him back. We need to speak about this and have Jey Uso get his title back because he didn't deserve to lose it like this. Decisions like this is what ruins people's careers, bro. Decisions like this is what causes wrestlers to get released. Decisions like this is what cause wrestling fans, WWE fans, to stop watching the WWE because we're getting a bad product, bro. We have a guy in charge that has an ego out of this world, that he cares more about what he likes than what the fans like. And it's literally destroying the WWE right in front of our eyes. Like, this is worse than when Vince McMahon was running things his last couple of years. This is, I mean, at this point, this is literally becoming unwatchable. You have Seth Rollins, who has already been a world heavyweight champion. He's already been a WWE champion, right? He's already been at that top level. He's pretty much already done everything he can do. You have a guy that doesn't need to win the Money in the Bank. He doesn't even need a Money in the Bank to get a title shot. They've been positioning Seth Rollins to get that world heavyweight champion or that title from John Cena. They've been setting this up since WrestleMania once he won the match with Roman Reigns and CM Punk. It's obvious that they have plans for him to have a major world title again. But instead of giving it to LA Knight, who has only been a 2-time United States champion, who the fans love, the guy gives good promos, he's a great in-ring wrestler, he's pretty much like a mixture of Stone Cold and The Rock, right? That's who the fans wanted to win the Money in the Bank. But instead, you have him lose and you have Seth Rollins win. And you have Seth Rollins keep saying that he wants to be the face of the company when this guy's 40 years old. He's already been around for 10 years plus. He's 40 years old. He's already won the major titles. LA Knight is 42 years old. He's never been a world heavyweight champion. He's never been a WWE champion. You had him lose his title to Shinsuke Nakamura, who nobody cares about. Another selfish decision from Triple H, not giving a fuck about what the fans want, but what he wants. You didn't even let Carmelo Hayes participate in the Money in the Bank match. You put Andrade, who barely wrestled last year, who can barely speak English, who the fans don't give a fuck about. You had Andrade get in the Money in the Bank over Carmelo Hayes, who wrestled all 2024, showed up every week on damn near every episode of Raw or SmackDown. Majority of the matches that he wrestled last year, he lost, right? He's finally able to get on the winning streak towards the end of last year. He wins the Andre and the Giant competition, right? Gets that Andre the Giant necklace, forms a tag team partnership with The Miz, who was a legend, just for him to not even be able to participate in the Money in the Bank. Unfucking believable, y'all. Let me know what y'all think about this video, man. It's your boy Wavy. Subscribe, thumbs up, leave a comment. I had to go on the rant, bro, because when I read this news this morning, bro, I was so pissed off, bro. Like, I was hoping that the reason why Jey Uso lost his title was because he had a real injury and he had to get some type of surgery, or maybe his ribs were bruised and he had to take some time off. But when I found out that he lost this match because they're setting up Gunther versus a 58 washed up ass Goldberg for his final match for the World Heavyweight title, and they're planning on Jey Uso going back to being a tag team partner with Jimmy Uso? I couldn't believe it, y'all. I'm out.